Hello everyone, my name is Joy Berlin, and thank you for watching my interview reflection video. I currently live in Bangladesh with my husband and our 5 children, and we have been serving here for over 14 years. Living here has given me the opportunity to work with people from many different backgrounds, especially those who have experienced trauma and difficult life situations. For this assignment, I interviewed Rafa, who is a therapist at my own clinic, Bijoy Counseling and Wellness Institute in Bangladesh. I wanted to learn more about what it's really like to work as a therapist and hear about her experiences in the counseling field. Rafa has worked at Bijoy Counseling and Wellness Institute for more than 5 years. She has a master's degree in industrial psychology and has completed additional training in trauma counseling, cognitive behavioral therapy, play therapy, and several other specialized areas. She works under the supervision of Joy Berlin and clinical psychologist Jacob Berlin. When I asked her what a typical day looks like, she explained that she spends part of her day meeting with clients and helping them feel comfortable. She provides counseling sessions, communicates with clients throughout their treatment, and also helps oversee the clinical side of the counseling center. She makes sure assessments, mental status, examinations, and documentations are completed correctly. Many of the clients she works with are survivors of sexual assault and trauma. I asked her what she enjoys the most about being a therapist. She said that the most rewarding part is seeing clients make progress. She especially enjoys working with girls who have experienced sexual assault because she gets to watch them regain confidence and rebuild their lives. She also appreciates that Bijoy doesn't only provide counseling, but the organizations help clients with rehabilitation and employment so they can become independent again. Seeing that transformation is what really motivates her every day. When I asked her about the challenges of the job, she said that one of the hardest things is when clients stop coming to therapy before they finish the process. She knows they often have the potential to improve even more if they continue. To deal with this, she talks with her supervisors and teammates and reminds herself that she cannot force someone to be ready for change. She also makes sure that she leaves work at work and protects her personal time. Rafa also talked about the importance of continuing to learn. She is currently taking additional training in a dialectical behavioral therapy, or DBT, along with other online and in-person courses. She enjoys learning from other professionals and believes counselors should never stop growing. When I asked her what advice she would give students, she said to start practicing what you learn as soon as possible. Reading books is important, but experience is what really builds confidence. She also said she wishes she had received more crisis intervention training when she first started, because those situations can be challenging for new counselors. I also asked what inspired her to become a therapist. She shared that she has always had a passion for helping people, especially underprivileged women in Bangladesh. She wanted to be part of helping people find hope, healing, and a better future. She believes one of the most important qualities of a counselor is having genuine compassion and truly caring about people. One story she shared really stood out to me. She worked with a client who had very severe OCD. At first, everyone thought OCD was the main problem. As therapy continued, she realized that many of the symptoms were connected to family problems and issues of control. After about 10 counseling sessions, including family counseling, the client's obsessive thoughts improved dramatically. Hearing this reminded me how important it is to understand the whole person instead of only looking at the symptoms. I also asked how she takes care of herself. She says she enjoys spending time with friends on the weekends and makes sure she has time to rest. Even during busy work days, she sometimes takes some time to breathe and to reset before seeing her next client. Finally, I asked her what she would like to see improve in the mental health field. She said she would like clients to have more opportunities to practice the skills they learn in counseling in real life situations with professional support. She also encouraged future counselors to take care of themselves and keep healthy boundaries between work and personal life. After finishing this interview, I learned a lot. One thing that stood out to me is how important it is to build trust with clients before counseling techniques can even work. People need to feel safe, respected, and understood. I also realized that becoming a good counselor doesn't stop after graduation. Rafa is still taking courses and learning new skills even after years of experience. That reminded me that counseling is a career of lifelong learning. Another thing I learned is how important it is to have self-care. I used to think helping others is always putting other people first. This interview reminded me that counselors have to care for themselves too. If we become emotionally exhausted, it becomes much harder to help our clients. The stories she shared about the client with OCD also reminded me not to make quick assumptions. Sometimes the problem we first see isn't the real issue. Taking time to understand a client's full story can make a huge difference in treatment. Overall, this interview encouraged me even more to continue pursuing counseling. It reminded me that this career is not always easy, but it is meaningful. Helping people heal, grow, and build a better future is something I hope to be a part of for the rest of my life. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this presentation.